4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hello, I am Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative.
Hey, and I'm Isabella from Music Radio Creative.
And together we are Music Radio Creative live here from the Isle of Wight. Isabella, how are you?
I'm really good. You know, every time Friday comes, I'm feeling absolutely great. And just really, really, really pumped to be here. Hang on, I'm ringing in all the things.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're part of our international audio family, by the way. So it's fantastic to have you here. Whether you're brand new to the stream, we'll tell you what the stream is all about. It's a live stream. Or whether you've been here for a while, like wherever you are in the world. Vince is saying good morning. Maybe somewhere in North America right now, or South America. We've got John as well saying hey to everyone. Alexander, who's in Castoria and Greece, hello to you. Brannon as well. Doug Hewson's in the house. We've got Bjorn. We've also got a brand new moderator, Yay! Tim. Welcome on board.
You time it so well every time. Yes, indeed. Huge warm welcome to Tim, who is joining us today as a brand new moderator, and he's actually helping out with scripts as well. So really thankful to him and Bjorn, essentially making the live stream kind of tick along nicely. So the
live stream or the life stream? A live stream would be very different and a bit scary as well.
Live stream. Whichever you prefer. How about that?
Absolutely. And why not? Yes, you choose on YouTube or anywhere else, Facebook as well.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, Isabella, explain to us. Lots of people have been watching the stream for a while. They know the score. They'll start posting scripts and jingles they want produced on YouTube. They'll be super chatting if they want something produced. But a lot of people come in and dive in for the first time. They've either clicked a link in an email or someone's recommended it and said, hey, you know, these guys, they make jingles and talk about funny things to do with audio every week. You should tune in. So a lot of people have just clicked into this or maybe subscribed to the channel early in the week. They found a video, say, I did on the channel.
You're new here. All right,
subscribed, and you're new, so you're saying, what is this all about? And why should I give up like an hour's worth of my time before the weekend to watch these two doing things? Isabella, maybe you can welcome new people.
I will.
And also type new in the comments if you're new so we can shout you out. Tell for those who are new what this is all about.
Okay, so first of all, shout out to Emil, who is probably new, as I presume from the question. So everyone gets a free audio, or do you need to donate? Very good question, and welcome to our live show, Emil. So just to answer your question, everybody can get a free jingle. All you need to do is simply post your script in the comments. That's as simple as that. We have a wonderful team here of Bjorn and Tim, who are volunteers and helping us out during the show, and they take the comments, scripts, and put them in a spreadsheet that then Mike and I have access, obviously, to and can read from. So very important. Post your script just once. Posting it multiple times doesn't increase your chances of being noticed and actually makes our work much harder. So please, just one script per person. You can
please make it easy.
Make it easy for us. And then if you would like to have your script not just recorded but also produced and watch the master jingle maker here in our house, Mike Russell, how he's producing them, then Superchat is the way. Currently, Superchat is only available for you if you are watching on YouTube. So bear that in mind. We are working on other solutions. Please bear with us. It's not as easy.
Hello to Mark Yates, who just tuned in.
Yay, hello. So post your scripts. You have until hour to do so. So you've got another 26 minutes to post your script. So no huge rush. Like, don't rush it. Make sure it's well written. It doesn't have any grammatical mistakes. We read it how you send it. So don't assume we will correct it for you. As we have seen in this business, many scripts that just had to be read in a specific way. We don't correct them. We do our best.
We do our best to be grammatically correct.
Yes.
Ain't that the truth?
But also we do our best to record as many scripts as we can. Now, do bear in mind, we do it from a good faith. So, you know, we can't guarantee we record everything. We will do our best, however, in the process. So,
but be sure we was always very good at grammar.
Yeah, something like that. We guarantee you will have fun on the way. It's
just fun. We talk about things, not only audio. Obviously, we talk about microphones and things we like. And occasionally we play jingles as well, like this. This one, can I play this one? Can I dance along to this one?
But you were also going to shout out some new people.
Wave my hands in the air because it's Friday. Hang on, let's let the vocal come into this one because it's going to sound really good. You ready?
I'm not going to comment and I'm going to drink from my cup.
You were talking about me, so let's play a jingle about me, shall we? Why not? Okay, you ready? Now it's time to be quiet.
Audio production and more. This is Mike Russell.
And Isabella.
MusicRadioCreative.com.
I just get omitted in Jingle.
And Isabella.
Just in case you didn't notice,
Although actually you did create a new jingle towards the end of 2019. We're kind of calling it our 2020 Free Jingle Friday jingle. Let's see if I can pull that up. Is it this one? Adobe Audition. Shall we give it a spin?
Give it a spin.
Let's give it a spin.
Live from our studios on the Isle of Wight. Free Jingle Friday.
Yeah, so the idea of Free Jingle Friday, as Isabella has just brilliantly explained, you post a script down below in the chat, wherever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, it could be Periscope, or we try our best with Periscope, LinkedIn Live, wherever you are, post that script and we'll do our best to voice it for you during the show. We'll start voicing in the next 25 minutes or so, and if you super chat, that means if you make a donation on YouTube, and it is YouTube only, I'm afraid, so sorry if you're watching elsewhere, just click the $sign, only available in certain regions, $sign, make a donation, it can be any amount, and we will then take your voiceover and produce it into a full jingle, plus you'll get priority over everyone else, so it's a really good deal, chance to have a jingle produced for a really reasonable rate as well, this Free Jingle Friday.
Live from our studios on the Isle of Wight. Free Jingle Friday.
You'd almost think I worked in radio before, Isabella.
You almost think that, right? You would almost think that that's the case.
Yes, that's it. Apart from now, it's like it's talking up jingles and also pushing buttons. I love pushing these buttons. Can I just push more buttons in front of me like this? Change this camera angle, this angle, this angle. Oh, it's so good. I love my Elgato Stream Decks embedded in the desk here. You can't really see it because the mic's in the way. Hang on. There you go. Those Elgato Stream Decks. People still ask me how I got that panel done, where I got two Elgato Stream Decks and essentially put them in a 19-inch rack unit in front of me on this desk here. And I haven't really spoken about it yet, Isabella.
Yeah, you have not really. But hang on, before you do, because you've asked our wonderful audience who's watching you and you've never given a shout out.
Go on, shout them out then,
I'm going to really correct this mistake here, okay? Right. So, shout out to Orlan Prescott, watching for the very first time. So hello to you. Hello to Jaden and Kisau. I can't see without my glasses. Clearly I need to be wearing them. William. Hello to Martin, Retro Guy, S. Richie, Bob Wilson, and hello to DJ Christ-Centric. No, you're not new. You're not fooling me on that one.
We've seen you around before.
No, we've seen you around before.
Yes.
So hang on. I'm trying to get all the... and then the conversation goes between everybody and saying, hello. You know, it's kind of like a big family here. It's lovely. You know, you will notice that every week there's kind of a really lovely jingle camaraderie happening here.
Yes,
right?
it is in the international audio family, and that's the best thing about audio is it doesn't matter what language, what culture you're from, audio unites us all. It's kind of like I like to use the word universe, which actually, did you know, Isabella, universe means literally one song. We're all together on this amazing rock spinning through space, harmonizing into one song. How does that sound? Does that sound right?
Really lovely.
Talking about all those cool things that we can't see. I just recently got essential oils. I got really into essential oils. I got my incense going on over here. You can probably see the smoke kind of bubbling up. But over here, this is something you got me for my birthday. Hang on, let me just put it up to the camera. It's got a lit naked flame, so I've got to be careful. You got this for my birthday 2 years ago. Just put it over here.
Yeah.
That. Sorry, I was off mic there, but it's very hot. So it's an essential oil burner, and I remember you getting it for me 2 years ago, and I was unenlightened. I was like, what do I want an essential oil burner for? And just recently, I just had this massive rabbit hole where I was like, this is amazing. You know, like, because our son recently had a bit congested. So I was looking into like eucalyptus, and then I got down the rabbit hole of peppermint essential oil. And I was like, this stuff is great. It even works on me. It's like clearing out all my passages. And obviously, like, I'm not a medical professional. Please don't take anything I say to be medical advice. That's the disclaimer there. But then I found there were like orange essential oils, lemon essential oils that like really lift lift your mood. It's amazing. And you can go right down the rabbit hole. There's a ton of cool stuff out there. So if anyone has any suggestions, because I'm just dipping into this, I'm scratching the surface. But if you have a recommendation of a really good essential oil to burn, let me know in the comments. If you're an essential oil burner yourself, let me know, and let me know your favorite essential oil. Currently, in that thing there that you got me 2 years ago that I've now started using, I'm burning lime today, and it smells delightful. Kind of smells like 5 o'clock in Mexico right now.
5 o'clock in Mexico. This is, do you know, actually, this was a very rude comment, Mike.
What was a rude comment?
It's like, it's like, this is kind of like slotting Mexico in this, you know, specific place of having lots of limes. It's like, why do you make those assumptions?
Mexico, Corona beer. Obviously, it's you know, you have a lime in top. Mexico at 5 p.m.
I get it. Okay. That's cool. No, that is really, really cool. And yeah, Mike is kind of obsessed with essential oils right now, which is very, very, very weird. It's weird. Let's just say it as it is. It's just weird at the moment. So, okay. We have like all sorts of different essence cocktails in the house right now.
yes. It's a blend, a harmony of smells, which is lovely.
There you go. Well, some comments are coming back in. Effective Design says I burn blue agave essential oil, and Bob is a lavender oil and mint.
Hang on,
mix.
I'm writing down. Let me get my book.
Lavender with mint mixed. You know, I love lavender. Agave. Actually, that's the one thing I am absolutely obsessed with for way over a year now. And that is a lavender oil. I will not go to sleep without it on my pillow. So, yeah. But Mike hates it, literally.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of lavender. Kind of like, never really been a fan of lavender, but that's just lavender. Me. You know, we're all unique petals, aren't we?
Actually, we are, you know, but I love lavender, in fact, to the point where I have planted so many of them in the garden, and I dry them, and then I drink tea from the lavender. I love it.
Yes, there you go. You're a super lavender freak, as it were.
Thanks.
Anything new on your agenda, Isabella? I know that we've got another new product that's out this week. Yay. That's really exciting, actually, because that is based on feedback that we've received from you. We always like to see what it is you'd like us to make next. So we'll talk about that in a second, but it's something I think a lot of people will be interested in. But before we talk about that, anything else that's going on?
Yes, so plenty, in fact. So as you've kind of alluded to a new product, there is that already out. So it's vinyl and turntable sound effects package. So we've been asked over and over and over and over and over and over again to have some sort of vinyl-y, turntable-y sounds that are specifically, you know, just as a package, standalone package. So that's available now. I will actually post a link for you right now, if you would like. And
have we got a short link?
No, because you haven't created.
Well, let me create one right now.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's kind of what I'm here for, you know.
Yeah, you are the short link master.
I don't have 3 monitors in front of me for no reason. You know, I have them so that I can do things like that, Isabella.
That's it. So that's available. And actually, you know, I felt very generous today, and I thought our free Jingle Friday viewers will really appreciate it if I put it out at like really good price. So the full price for that package is £85, but at the moment it's on, forget this, 25 quid. So it's like,
what's that in euros, pounds, dollars? Sorry,
it's pounds. Sorry, it was very British.
But most of the world don't work in pounds.
Pounds, which in
and even less of the world will work in pounds by the end of the month.
No, well, yes. Which in dollars is $32.
32 something. Okay,
so it's essentially just over $32 if you would like it. It's a package with 50 sound effects, and Mike will be showcasing it during our productions today. So if you wanted to have a quick look, it's kind of a nice sort of entry-level package where, you know, 50 is not a huge package, but it's actually decent enough to have a lot of fun with it and do something fun. So, yeah.
Just posting the link in the comments now. It's a short link, mrc.fm/vinylfx. mrc.fm/vinylfx. You probably want to know what they sound like. Stuff like stuff like
nice
this.
Sort of entry-level package.
Oh, hang on. I've got some feedback there.
Yeah, I could hear it. I was like, is it on my end? Oh, my gosh.
I was like, where's that? No, that's Isabella. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Okay. And this is all custom-made stuff, right? Okay, so you buy it, you use it on your stuff. How does the licensing work on this kind of stuff?
Royalty free. So you buy it and you can make however many things you want from it. So the only thing you can't do is resell the package, which is kind of a common sense kind of scenario.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh, cool. Lots of vinyl stuff there.
Yes.
Well, I might be inspired to do some vinyl-inspired productions then on some of the super chats that come in. They even got some music beds here. Let's play this.
No, it's kind of like,
Oh, I see. It's a pad bed kind of thing.
That's exactly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can definitely use this stuff today in some of our productions. So if you're into vinyl scratches and stops, mrc.fm/vinylfx, Isabella.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the one. I've posted the link on both Facebook and YouTube. I forgot the word. That's the one. So yeah, available now. At a steal price of just over $32. So there we go. And thank you so much for all the super chats that are coming in. If you have joined now, which I can see many more people since the latest announcement, fabulous audience on Facebook. Hello to everybody there. And I will just make a little mention of names there. Hello to Giuseppe, Timo, Emmanuel, Emil, Okoi, Arturo, Paul, to Kurlond, Matt, Kevin. Just hello to you. Paul says that lavender tea, I will pass. Fair enough.
Yes, I'm not quite sure about putting lavender in your tea. What's that all about? Sprinkle a little bit of grass from the garden in your tea. Ridiculous.
There you go.
That's Mr. Clive, by the way.
That's Mr. Clive, yes. So a quick reminder, you are here to get free jingles and we're here to give them to you. You've got until hour, which is another 13 minutes to post your script in the comments. That's as simple as that. All you need to do is type in a script you would like us to record and put it in the comments. Just submit your script once. There is no need to submit it multiple times. We have wonderful Tim and Bjorn who are working, copying and pasting all the scripts as you post them. So please make it easy for us, and sort of by creating duplicates, it just makes it so much easier to kind of spot the scripts and see.
And I also want to say we're super grateful for Bjorn and Tim who are helping out behind the scenes, and not only doing that, but just also being really friendly and helpful in the comments too.
Absolutely. So at hour, what will happen is we are going to record, first of all the Super Chat jingles. Now, Super Chats are only available at YouTube at the moment, and that's your way to not just have your script recorded, but also produced. So if you would like your script produced by the master jingle maker, Mike, then that is the way to do it.
Didn't you call me a ninja last week?
Ninja. Today you're a master. You see, you're progressing in the ranks.
And then next week I will be sensei.
God.
I will be sensei of God.
Sensei.
I don't know about that. Crikey.
God of jingles. There you go. And so that will be the segment where you can actually learn a ton of stuff on how to make jingles, how to produce audio, just little tips and tricks. Mike is very fast at production, and you will kind of be able to try and see how his workflow works, which is great. And I know many of you really enjoy it. And then at the very end, we're going to record all the other scripts that you've submitted. So don't worry if you haven't heard your script at the start. It will be recorded probably at the end. Now, we do not guarantee we will record everything. We do our very best, okay? We work here on a total sort of, really, we try our best attitude. But mistakes happen, so please forgive us if they do.
There you go. Hey, it's nice to see that Dean's joined in, by the way, and he says, the new studio looks amazing. Hey. Cameras are so crisp and clear. That's Dean Upton. Thank you, Dean, for that. And Isabella's camera in particular looks really good, doesn't it?
There is just one thing I have better in here,
like the bokeh effects going on there,
and I'm just making sure that
I wish I had blurry tiles behind me, but no, it's all just one thing.
There you go.
But no, Dean, you're absolutely right, and thank you so much. We spent a lot of time, money, and effort as well making this studio good. Some of which you can actually see if you go onto the YouTube channel and you go back in time. You'll see like when we did the soundproofing in here and the story of that. Also, when this big, massive desk that I'm working from now, when that was installed, like if we ever move, or should I say when we ever move from this studio, what is it going to be like moving all this stuff out? Because the desk obviously can come apart and come with us. This is a scary thing to even talk about, but also all the tiles. The reason we did a lot of research, Isabella, was we wanted stuff that we could take with us. And these tiles are, you can just like yank them off the wall essentially and take them with you. It's all very portable in a way.
That's it. So just to finish off the thought, because I can see questions coming in about this. So How do you get your jingles at the end? Well, it's very easy. We upload them to mrc.fm/FJF. We upload them after the show has finished, and it will be available to download for the next whole week. Okay, so mrc.fm/FJF. If you ever have any questions, doubts, you can always contact us. Simply head over to musicradiocreative.com. Our wonderful team of audio specialists is always available to help, by the way. So if you are ever looking for something that perhaps is not here at Free Jingle Friday, you can always reach out to us, and we are more than happy to help along the way.
Yeah, that's really cool. I wanted to do a big shout out as well to everyone watching us wherever you're watching. So if you're watching on YouTube, that's kind of our main platform and our main streaming place. And obviously we've got the channel there as well, youtube.com/Music Radio Creative. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But every week, Isabella, the numbers are growing on Facebook and LinkedIn in particular, even LinkedIn, which I'm super thrilled about because
awesome.
we try to be in as many places as we can. And that's just cool.
Speaking of, I have very important question to you. Like, really, really super. This is my research at the moment. So please, please, please let me know. I would like to know if you are on Instagram. Okay, please post yes if you are on Instagram. I am really trying to put a lot more work into Instagram, and this is kind of my little baby happening in there.
I'm on Instagram at iMikeRussell. If you want to see random photos of the Isle of Wight or a sweaty Mike after I've just been for a run, Instagram is the place.
Well, you see, I'm really trying to get our Music Radio Creative Instagram kind of going to a little bit of a more interesting pace. And I would love to know, first of all, please post yes if you are on Instagram. And second of all, what kind of stuff would really excite you there? Like, what would make you what would you like to see? If you could see anything that happens at the Music Radio Creative, what would it be? What would be the kind of interesting thing to see on Instagram? I'm really trying to make this work.
How about behind the scenes shot? I'm just going to put it, if you'll let me, on Instagram now, on my personal Instagram.
Yeah.
At iMikeRussell. How about behind the scenes shot of us live in the studio right now with everything going on? So hang on, let's just do something like this. Should we do something arty? Something like that? Yeah?
Yay.
Oh, it didn't come out. Hang on. It didn't come out. Let's do it again.
Okay.
I've got to actually hit the button.
Doing an Instagram here. All right. Yeah. You're out of touch here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. For a random shot. So I'm going to stick that up on Instagram. Should we put a nice filter on?
Hang on, lots of comments coming in, and I love it. Thank you so much. Lots of yeses, which is fantastic. And then behind the scenes, no, Jack says, I'm not on Instagram. Behind the scenes, production tips, mastering tips, that's cool. It would be great to see things that happen behind the scenes. Mike dressed up as Mr. Clive, that's a good one. Definitely a good one.
Dressed up as Mr. Clive.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. That is really, really cool. Thank you. So that's good. Yes, keep posting, please. If any other ideas, let me know. Would definitely love to hear from you. But that's one thing that's coming further on, sort of this month, next month. I'm really kind of taking Instagram by the horns, thinking of doing like some Instagram stories, also posting some content on IGTV. So yeah, just kind of making it, Instagramming it, being with the cool kids.
Oh, really cool. I like that. Yeah, definitely like that.
That's
Instagram is a good place. Sorry, I'm still finishing this off. Am I supposed to put hashtags on this or not?
Yeah, that's
what,
like Instagram
in the actual description or in the first comment?
At the end. So you put hashtags
at
the end.
So give me some hashtags then, or like.
So like lots. So
actually,
like DJ drops,
hang on. Wait.
Hang on, what
DJ drops. No, let's.
No. What are we making here? We're making DJ drops, jingles, podcasting. We're
let's
talking
crowdsource this. Post now hashtags you think would be appropriate for an Instagram post that I'm about to put on my Instagram, and I'll take the first 5 hashtags that come in on the chat, as long as they're not explicit, and I'll use them in the post. So any hashtag you want me to use on Instagram, post it inside the comments now. Okay, how about that?
All right.
Then I'll get this posted.
Hashtag galore. So there you go.
Indeed.
having some fun in here. So yeah, this is really cool. There you go. Yes on Instagram, but never use it. Only to follow an artist whose painting I enjoy. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Go. It's funny. Instagram has changed so much over the course of the last few kind of years, really.
Hashtag be kind. I'm taking the first 5. Yeah. Hashtag be kind. Hashtag Mr. Clive. Oh, sorry. MRC Live. Get confused with that. Mr. Clive, of course, Doug. I've got to use that one. MRC live. Let's see what others. Sorry, Isabella, carry on.
No, there is another
Hashtag
good
speak
comment.
to principal. Sorry. I'm just going to use them.
Charles, over-the-shoulder video snippets of when you work on mixing and recording projects for your clients. All non-D8 stuff, of course. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's really cool. Yeah.
My goodness. Hashtag MRC and hashtag DHYT, whatever that means.
Seriously?
I'm just going to use it. I don't know. Maybe it's an epic hashtag.
And what is it, like a really rude hashtag? Have you ever?
DHYT. How many posts has it got? It's got 163 public posts. I don't know.
Okay.
It is literally crowdsourced hashtagging. People
are going to think you went mental, so there you go.
I'm going to share it now, and it's also going to go out on Facebook and everywhere else, and it's on my personal Instagram account. But you're right. What's the MRC
that's pretty cool.
account?
Actually, a few people have mentioned it, and I'm like, actually, we should make a hashtag out of it as well. FJF Family. That's really nice because actually that will give you opportunity to have a conversation, continue conversation outside of the Free Jingle Friday.
That'd be cool. And by the way, as soon as I posted it, the first person to like it was Juan, our friend in Mexico.
Nice.
Thank you, Juan.
That's
So
really, really
cool.
good. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I like it. Do you know what? I like it so much. I'm going to take a note of that, actually. It's the FJF Family, because I think that would be fantastic to continue having conversations outside of the Free Jingle Friday. So
Yes, indeed.
that hashtag would be quite nice.
Indeed. And I hope you're working on some really slick merch as well, because we can pop that into the comments.
Work in progress.
But like not necessarily just with the MRC logo, but like with cool stuff like FJF Family or Audio Family or whatever.
Just a thought that occurred to me. If you are good with design and have an idea and would like to submit it to me for a proposal for the merch for us, if your idea is chosen, you will get that merchandise sent over to you. So how about that?
That's really cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And we will, of course, attribute it to you as a designer. So, all the right stuff, right?
Very good indeed.
Yeah.
Anything else to talk about? Or we have got now just under 2.5 minutes. So that means, very important, you have 2.5 minutes left to post a script if you'd like it voiced, and 2.5 minutes left to click the super chat button inside YouTube and make a donation if you'd like something produced. There's no set amount. You can donate as much or as little as you like. We're very grateful for it. It helps the stream.
Very, very, very important.
Time.
Okay. And we've discovered this. This is on topic. We've discovered this last week, actually, after probably over a year of doing Free Jingle Friday. So YouTube will restrict your length of the comment based on how much you donate. Now, it's very important that if you choose to donate very little, it's perfectly fine, but please don't exceed the character count given by YouTube. It's impossible for us to match super chats with further comments, so your super chat script has to be in the super chat, please.
That's actually a very good point. I didn't know that, and it's a good way of limiting. So if you donate a smaller amount, your script is a little bit smaller, but a bigger amount allows you to type in a bigger script. That's super cool. I didn't know that.
So there you go. You see, I know, I didn't too. It's like I was like, so we were having a chat in the comments with you guys, and somebody mentioned that, and I was like, we should mention that. It's important. So yes, but please, it's just simply really, really impossible to actually match those further on. It's just the number of comments coming in is just, there's so many, and there's it can come in so fast. You really need to be a robot to catch it.
Thick and fast.
Properly.
Yes, we need AI on our side.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's now getting very close to that time where we say exactly 1 minute remaining.
Yay. So if you haven't already, post that script now.
Yeah, absolutely. Post your script now. It's your last chance to get a script voiced on this stream here right now. And also, if you super chat, YouTube only and only available in certain territories and countries, go ahead, make a donation, and we'll prioritize your script and produce it as well in this here Adobe Audition.
Absolutely. And today we're doing all the vinyl scratches and turntable scratches and vinyl sounds, crackles, and
we'll be ripping it up.
Right.
So get ready for that. You got just 20 seconds left. So come on, get your script in now. Get the super chat in now.
Grammatically perfect.
Oh yes, and we'll make it grammatically perfect. Even if your grammar isn't the best, we will correct your grammar.
No, we will not do such thing. You are saying the wrong thing.
Oh, sorry, we won't. We is absolutely no good at grammar.
No, no good.
We know nothing. Okay, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
timer out. So
Time to get out your pipe and slippers. Get some of the finest drink you can find and enjoy Free Jingle Friday. Now, Mike's going to produce a load of jingles.
nice. Do you know what? I have no idea how you are channeling all of this. Seriously.
No.
It's like a different person enters you. I know it sounds really...
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been entering anyone recently, but less said about that, the better, as his family show. That's Mr. Klaus, isn't it?
That's Mr. Klaus, if you've been watching last week.
Sorry, I just couldn't resist it. That's what she said. It's a family show, remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on.
Seriously, this is what I have to live with. This is what I have to live with. There you go.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Talking about what you have to live with, it is our anniversary today.
It is.
It's
yes.
Let me get this right. 11 years of marriage.
It is 11 years of marriage.
Yes, because those who've tuned in who don't know, we're actually husband and wife.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the husband and she is the wife.
I'm the wife.
Over there. How cool is that?
Husband. How about that?
We work together, we live stream together, we do everything together, Isabella.
I know.
Crazy.
And we don't get bored. So that's the main thing. We actually don't get bored of that. So yeah, we just enjoy
It's good fun.
it.
It's like a roller coaster, like life, it has its ups and its downs. But we really enjoy it. And I wanted to say on the stream, honey, I love you to bits. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have a date night with you tonight. So we're going to have a little date night on the Isle of Wight tonight, and it's going to be fantastic.
Yay.
Can't wait.
That will be really, really lovely.
So thank you for the congrats, by the way. Thanks, Orlan. Thanks, Alexander. Thank you. Thank you, William, Julian, DJ Chriscentric. So yeah, 11 years. I honestly do not know where the time goes.
I know.
And when you have kids, anyone who has kids will know this, the time just speeds up even more.
It does.
Crazy. Thank you. A load of congratulations coming in now. One thing before I get down to production, as we're on the topic of family and relationships and love and marriage and all of that, I wanted to ask a little question and see if anyone's got any good tips. Maybe you can monitor the replies, Isabella. Pocket money. We have a nearly 5-year-old and 8-year-old. What do you guys, if you have kids, what do you do about it? Do you pay your kids for every chore? Do you pay for some chores, not others? Do you not pay for anything? Do you give an unconditional allowance? Do you take that allowance away if they're naughty? Just looking for some pocket money guidance from our audio fam out there. So if you've got any thoughts on the idea of pocket money, I'm kind of a bit late to the game on this, but I need some inspiration on this topic. So anything that you'll post in the chat will be greatly appreciated, right, Isabella?
It will be very, very much. So, by the way, Vince says, take her to McDonald's.
That's actually what I was saying. Actually, Vince is a mind reader.
This is an in-joke here, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was just... is it an in-joke? Well, no, I was just saying... It's a joke. No, I was just saying, before we went live, we're having a little bit of vegan duck, so not real duck, vegan duck, because it's Chinese New Year this weekend. Kung Hee Fat Choi, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And
actually, hang on, I can post it on Instagram. How about that? I actually have taken a video. I've posted it, so if you want to see our duck... Yeah. It will be on Music Radio Creative Instagram.
It's duck on Instagram, no vegan duck, so it's not duck. But I was just saying, I've got the baby sister coming tonight at 6. Our table is booked for 6:45. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to get to the restaurant, so we've got half an hour to kill. Where can we go that's in between the restaurant and where we are? And I was like, I'll take you to McDonald's for a McFlurry. How does that sound, honey? On our anniversary. Okay, no comment. All right, let's leave it. Let's leave it like that, shall we? Okay.
There we go. I've sent it to the Instagram story because I've taken a video of it because we were it got to 20 minutes to 12 and we were we're actually really hungry. We haven't had anything to eat. I'm okay, we'll just do that duck really quickly. And
yes. Oh, hang on. We got loads of comments on pocket money, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Chriscentric, reduce the pocket money when they become recalcitrant. That's too long a word for me. Sorry, recalcitrant.
What does it even mean?
I need to Google that. That's amazing. What reduce the pocket money? Okay. When they have an uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. Okay,
so they're naughty.
That's an awesome word. That's an awesome word. Thank you, DJ Chriscentric. We've got Jay who says, look at the financial peace choir. It's great for kids. DJ Mark says, it's not good to pay money to kids. They grow up too money-minded. But I think you need a bit of money education, right? Because otherwise you can go the other way and you can be completely financially illiterate.
But then actually, you could argue, when I was a kid, I've never had pocket money. Yet I'm probably so much more money-centric than you are. Have you ever had pocket money?
Yeah, I did get pocket
There you
money.
go. And you see what came out of this?
Oh, don't even start. Don't even start.
So you see, if we went by that rule, then definitely no pocket money, right?
No, but I got just unconditional. I'm pretty sure I got unconditional pocket money. It was
You
just like,
spoiled brat.
here it is. Here's the money.
Spoiled.
You know.
Seriously,
so
it's like...
I think, but no, it's all right. You can't make any comment on what's happened in the past. All you can do is try and do your best right now. That's what I believe. And I think that kind of a hybrid of teaching that, money just doesn't get given to you. Actually, you get money for providing value. I know we're going quite deep here, but I hope that we can raise a little bit of an entrepreneurial spirit in our kids. And I guess that's what all parents aspire to do. So I kind of want to show that the more value you put out there, not necessarily how hard you work, but how much value you put out there and how much value you bring to the world and to others directly correlates to the amount of money you can make. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Isabella, but it's just that's kind of where I'm sort of feeling the ground with that. So it's like you could spend all day like digging a hole, in a field, but no one wants that hole, right? That's really hard work, yeah, but you're not bringing any value. Whereas if you go to someone's garden and they want to dig a hole to get a swimming pool installed and you dig the hole there, that's hard work, but you're providing value, right? Does that make sense?
I guess, yeah. I guess that's that's true. But yeah, I think that there has to be definitely you've got to learn the value of money in the way that, you've got to know, you've got to work for something. Now, I'm trying to think what happened with me, but I'm quite certain. So like that was absolutely unconditional. I had to, together with my sister, I had to make sure to clean the house every Saturday. That was the cleaning day. And
was that a paid job or did you
No, so I would have to spend 2 hours every week. And then, did I get any pocket money for that? I don't think I did. No, that was like unconditional. I had to help in the house.
But it worked differently because you're from the motherland. You're from Mother Russia, aren't you? So.
No, I'm not from Mother Russia. I'm not from Mother Russia, seriously.
Is that really offensive? Sorry.
Yes, I'm from Poland. Nothing against Russia, by the way, but it's kind of like, I'm from Poland and happy about that. So
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm quite sure that, if I went to my grandma, she was always the one that would just kind of give me money for nothing. It was like, oh, you are here, so there's some money,
Yes.
But
Well, it's definitely nice to have a relative like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But also, it's learning the value of money is such a difficult topic, isn't it? And it probably goes beyond the scope of this live stream right now.
It probably does, but we should probably focus back on what free jingles, which we're here to make.
Oh yeah, in
let's
this
have
software.
a quick look.
Yeah.
I know that. I think that we've got pretty much everything. Everybody, I know that Tim has made an effort to make sure all the super chats are there. So we can crack on.
All right, let's do it. I probably need to get some wonderful presets here. So bear with me. What am I looking for? MRC presets. Here we go. Just going to drag them in like that. There we go. Load them up. All right, so that's already. These are my presets. I use them all the time. A lot of people are asking, by the way, because we do sell these presets if you want to speed up your workflow in audio production. And a lot of people are asking me, and you, and just everyone here at MRC, when are presets version 3 coming out?
Yes. Well, you tell me.
Watch this space. They are being worked on, and yes, we will have an update very soon. So right now, let's get in Free Jingle Friday 4. What date is it today? The 24th of January. Oh yes, it's our anniversary. I should remember that.
Yeah, duh.
Copy, paste, and let's create the directory and go into the
for my very, very bad
audio tracks here. Okay, there we go. For some reason I moved the pan knob on that one. Let's get that back in the center. Input 1 will be me. There we go. And then input 2 will be Isabella. Hi, Isabella.
Hi, Mike.
Okay, cool. That works.
Are we having some recording time? Yeah.
We are. We're ready to go. So we're going to start off with the super chats. A nice bunch of super chats. And it looks like you'll be starting first. So just going to start this rolling, and then I'll cue you in 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to DJ Slade 5000, Crate Cruisin', Digging Deep.
On 88.3 Southern FM, this is the Scout Show with Bjorn, Tom and Tanya. Oh, sorry. And Taya. And again. Join Tim James for the 60s at 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s and the 90s at, that's written strange, 90s at 9 every weekday evening on True Hit Radio. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I think that will work. Across the world, from around your corner, this is CJ on Forth Valley Radio, the biggest, the boldest, the best. Welcome to the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy Dighton?
Dighton, like Brighton.
Yeah. Welcome to the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy Dighton.
For the fearless, curious soul, Goldilocks Productions presents the Deep Reading Connection, You to Your Soul show, with your host.
No. The deep reading, connecting you to the
okay, let's
your
do it
soul.
Again. For the fearless, curious soul,
Hang on, it stops. Hang on. Presents the deep reading. Right.
Okay, I got it.
Connecting you to your soul, full stop, show with your host, yeah? You get that?
Soul show, no, okay, I got it. For the fearless, curious soul, Goldilocks Productions presents the Deep Reading, Connecting You to Your Soul show, with your host, Susan Wyman.
Okay. Mark Damon's Soulful Sunday, live from Algarve, only on LMR.
Playing the greatest hits on the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy Dighton.
Happy Australia Day from Crunchy FM.
Hey, this weekend it's Australia Day. Woo! We absolutely love Australia and all of our wonderful audio family who are from Australia as well. Australia, such a great country.
We love you.
Oh, and here's another one. All Aussie, all day, Australia Day on Crunchy FM. And do you want me to give it a go? Hang on. Let me channel it. All Aussie, all day, Australia Day on Crunchy FM. Mate.
I reckon, right? Hang on, if there was an Australian Mr. Clive, what would it be? Think about it. And then
oh, no, mate. No way. I don't know. I might need to work on that one a bit. There cannot be an Australian Mr. Clive. I don't think so.
Right, okay.
Anyway, let's carry on.
Wakey. Start your day with Adrian J on the More Music Saturday Breakfast Show. DJ P Ranks, please play that track from the top.
QITC Studio Productions, reinventing the way you experience music, entertainment, and marketing. Like us on Facebook.
Eddie King Time Tunnel Show on Dougie Stone Radio.
Thanks for your tips and insight. My podcast is growing daily.
The Everyman Radio Podcast interview with Christina Rivera and great new music too.
Making you feel super. This is the Super Mood on Elgon Radio with TS Dagspendable from Sebe Nation. Keep it locked.
Oh, hang on. That's not a script. It's time for some table talk with... It's time for some table talk with Christopher Hogan on Cafe Solar. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Sorry. It's cut out the script. I will do it again. It's time for some table talk with Christopher. It's time for some table talk with Christopher Hogan on Cafe Solar. Thank you for joining Cafe Solar for this table talk.
Oh, we're having an Australian-themed show today, talking about Christopher Hogan. Are you sure that's not Paul Hogan? Mate, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Right?
There you go.
Yeah. Crocodile Dundee, right?
I know.
Awesome. Good. As long as you do know.
Yeah,
right, here we go. Okay. One Atlanta TV. It's live. It's new. It's all about you.
That's right. It's the game with no name. Why no name? We can't be bothered to name it.
And now a word from our cafe kangaroo.
He's very Australian today, indeed.
Told you.
This is the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy.
Playing classic hits through 5 decades, you're listening to East Lancs Radio.
a Moji production.
Moji Productions. Content for a digital lifestyle.
Would you say 2000s?
Just say 2K as it's written.
Okay.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, 2K, and today. Crunchy FM Australia.
She'll be right, mate. Okay. Another one. It's DJ J Bonnie. Oh, hang on. Another one. It's DJ Bonnie. Oh, and for me, this is WCSB New Haven All Noise Radio.
Listen, watch, and get switched on to the latest technology trends and gadgets with switchedonnetwork.com.
If you are looking...
It's me.
It's us together. If you are looking...
No, the first part is me. It says...
No, it says Mike.
Oh.
If you are looking for the best in advertising...
Come to Suhovsky Enterprise.
And that is really perfect. I really like that. All right. I'm just trying to prepare you for this every week, but Isabella, speak.
I speak. I can speak. Thank
Say
you.
something relevant and interesting. You know what we should do, actually, for you? Because I know, like, this always puts you under enormous pressure every week when we finish recording, and I'm like, right, I just need to make a few edits and save a few files, so say something exciting. What we should do is, like I used to have in the radio stations I worked at, I should get you a reads folder, a live reads folder. It'd be a big folder with, like, clips in, and we'd put those plastic folders in, and then inside you'd just be able to open it up to a page and talk about something. You'd be like, this week at Music Radio Creative, we've added 4 new voiceovers. Go and check them out at mrc.fm/whatever. And or this week at Music Radio Creative, we are training to run the London Marathon. Support us at Just Giving, that kind of thing. You know, maybe you need that. Is that a good idea, do you think?
I don't know. You can prepare it for me. And
anyway,
hope for the best.
Off you go. It's your time to star.
There you go. Yeah, good question actually from Patrick coming in. Isabella, why did you change your headphone back to AKG? What was I on before?
You've always been AKG. You just had a different style of AKG. I've just had a different
style of AKG before. So, yeah, I really enjoy them. So those are really nice headphones. They kind of work very well. So,
they're like your default. Plus, I think I stole the other good ones because they're foldable and you can take them places and things like that. And I never actually gave them back to you. But actually saying that, like my headphones now, I just want to say, Isabella, I've worn them for so long. Do you want to see the insides?
Oh, gosh, probably not. Wow. Yeah.
You see that they are starting to show signs of usage. So I don't know if maybe we need to look into that.
Showing signs of usage does not mean that they can't be used anymore. Seriously.
Okay.
It's
they still sound good. Don't get me wrong, they still sound fine.
If they sound good, if they work well, you keep wearing them, right? It's like the whole thing of the waste, right? You know, it's so easy nowadays to replace things, but we should really think of how can we utilize those things for longer. It's like, you know, the planet is just one. You can't just be dumping lots of waste all over and all over and over. It's important. I'm really hugely passionate about
that. Yes.
Hugely. And actually, reducing waste has been very, very important to me in our house over the past year. We've done a number of different sort of changes to make this feasible and, you know, make it work. And yeah, it's kind of like little things like that, just changing your mentality.
Well, I don't know if you want to talk about this. Sorry to interrupt you there on that train of thought, as I always do.
I'm used to this,
apparently. But no, I just got a thought because I'm flicking at comments as well. Patrick said, I'm only on site who bring money. Are you? I don't know what that means, but it says basically Patrick says, are you on Patreon? Actually, we're not on Patreon, but it might be a good idea because we've often thought of what's a way that we can kind of like, you know, support people who watch us on other places like Facebook and LinkedIn Live and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe Patreon's a good idea.
Do you know, I'm putting it on my list. How about that? I'm putting it on my list. If it's on my list, it gets done.
That's it, yes. Because I think it's not a one-off thing. It's like a monthly thing, isn't it? A monthly contribution.
It's kind of a little bit more. So I will think of something that would work really well. As I know, we've been asked many times. So it's obviously, there are comments coming in through the show, but also we get emails asking how we can be supported. And yeah, it's fantastic. And
that's really nice. And by the way, I wanted to say, you support us enough already by heading over to our website and buying voiceovers and jingles and sound effects packages. So thank you very much for that. But it's like super cool that you want to support us even more, and we're super grateful for that. So thank you.
Absolutely, indeed. I will echo just what Mike said.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, and on that note, you are going to leave me to talk about things.
No, it's all right. I'm done now.
Yeah, I know you're done now. You disturb me halfway through my flow just to dump me 5 minutes or 5 seconds later and tell me now you don't know what you are talking about, Isabella.
Cafe
so no
Solar says for my headphones, I need new muffs, Isabella.
There you go. New muffs. You see, you can replace the muffs, not the whole headphones. There you go. Easy peasy. Right. Talking of which, are you doing stuff or are you just sitting
I'm done.
there?
I'm waiting for you to finish now.
Oh, so now he's done. Seriously. Do you see what I have to put up in here? Fine, just do it. That's fine. I've lost my trail of thought. You've totally ruined me.
All right, I'll get into it then.
Okay.
So we've got stuff here ready to go. We've got some cool vinyl effects. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a library we haven't used for a while, Production Library Volume 3, and I'm going to have that ready to go. It's nicely categorized, but I'm also going to have some vinyl loaded on my dual screen here. Let's find it. Vinyl and turntable sound effects. There they all are. They're over there. I'm going to keep them off on my dual screen, and occasionally I'll drag them in to get started with these productions. So let's get started, and we are indeed starting with Isabella's voice here. So let's get you all the way out here. All right, that's enough space to start working with, and we'll just start producing through. Yeah. I love Adobe Audition. Obviously, probably no stranger to that if you know me, but ever since they did that update where they kind of cleaned up the UI and made all the waveforms brighter, I just think it looks so good. So,
yay.
Let's see what we can do here with some of the effects. Let's pull this in.
You're listening to DJ Slade 5000. Great cruising.
All right, and then we'll do this.
And great cruising. Digging deep.
Digging deep. We'll do something cool with that. Digging deep.
Digging.
Probably a bit too much there.
Digging deep.
Let's see if we can drag in something else to use here. No, maybe not that. Maybe this. No. Let's find the right effect for the right area here. How about this? Ooh, okay.
Great cruising. Digging deep.
Not too sure about that. Let's go for this instead.
Great cruising. Digging deep.
And then when you say deep, we'll have a little boom, and that'll be that. Scratch.
Deep.
Perfect. I love the little vinyl end there. All right, let's go over here. Take this in and see what we got here. So what have we got here? This is
88.3 Southern FM.
Okay.
88.3 Southern FM.
That's cool. I like that. And then we'll go for this.
This is the Scout Show with Bjorn. Tom.
Okay. How am I going to make this work?
8.3 Southern FM. This is the Scout Show with Bjorn.
All right, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to pad that out. We're going to bring in a little bed thing here from our vinyl library. Let's bring this over. That's going to actually be the perfect effect. So that's going to come in
on 88.3 Southern FM. This is the Scout Show with Bjorn, Tom, and Tanya. Oh, sorry.
And then we just need to recorrect that name there, like that and that.
Show with Bjorn and Taya. Show with Bjorn and Taya.
Hang on, no, there's one name I've cut out there now.
Show with Bjorn, Tom.
Show
with Bjorn, Tom, and Taya.
Perfect. And then we'll end it with...
Show with Bjorn, Tom, and Taya. Show with Bjorn, Tom, and Taya.
And that's a nice little out there for you to use in your show identification little thing. Right, let's see where we're at now. So this is something else.
At 7, 80s at 8, 90s, and the... Ooh, 90s at...
Okay, let's pull that in.
At 8, 90s at 9.
Okay, I'm moving away from the rock now. Let's go to space. Join Tim James for the 60s at 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at 9, every weekday. 80s at 9, every week. Okay, let's see if we can integrate a little bit of music in there. Beats. That's the kind of stuff. Join Tim James for the 60s at 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at 9. All right, that's a bit lazy. We can be a bit better than that.
That is a bit
Join
lazy.
Tim James.
Thank goodness you said
Don't
that.
worry. Join Tim. I wasn't even on the beat. I get it. Join Tim James for the 60s at 6, 70s at... All right, so you can hear where you need to be doing the little edits here. Let's just do it. Let's tighten it up. 6, 70s at 7. Sounding better? And then again on beat over here, 80s at 8. 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at...
See, I would do different effects for every genre. So like
No,
80s.
I've got a new idea. Just let me do it.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, you can come and sit this side.
No, thank you.
Come and do it. Okay. Right, let's carry on. But it's a good idea. I get it. 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at 9, every... Okay, and then this is coming in like that. And that's going like that. So that's going to be... Every weekday evening on True Hit... And then... On True Hit... Let's put that there. Hit Radio. True Hit Radio. Just move that deep one down a bit. Hit Radio. 90s at 9 every weekday evening on True Hit Radio. Let's tighten that up a bit. Evening on True Hit 8, 90s at 9. I wonder if we can jitter that a bit. 90s at 9. 90s at 9. It's just a subtle thing there. 80s at 80s at 7, 80s at 8, 80s at 7, 80s at 80s at 7, 80s at 8. And then I'm going to do the pan. See, I was going to like just pan it a bit. So we got this going on. Join Tim James for the... Oh, that's a bit early. Join Tim James for the 60s at 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at 9, every... 90s at 9, every weekday. Whoops. Right, now I'm going to... Every weekday evening on True Hit Radio. Okay. Moving on to this one now.
Across the world, from around your corner.
Let's take this in and pull this over here and see what we've got.
Across the world, from around your corner. This is CJ on Forth Valley Radio. The biggest, the boldest, the best. Welcome to the Saturday night special with Julian and Andy. Welcome to the Saturday night.
That's the next jingle. That's going up there. And this one's going here. Let's see what we can do with this.
Across the world. Across the world, from around your corner, this.
Right, let's move that up to a crisper area up here.
This is CJ on Forth Valley Radio, the biggest. The biggest. The biggest. The boldest. The best.
Just going to move this in a little bit.
Boldest. The best.
And then we're going to make a chop like that. Move that in.
The biggest. The boldest. The best.
Let's cut that last little bit off there. And maybe move this in so we've got like something to play with. Cut that effect in half and pull it in there. So we got...
Biggest. The boldest. The best.
Cool. And then I was going to move into this one.
With Julie and Andy Dieter.
Welcome to the Saturday night special.
All right, this is a prime candidate for some vinyl. For some vinyl action, so let's do it. Let's just paste that in a few times.
I like it. Anwar is asking on Facebook, he's like, is this live? Yes, we're live. We're live.
It is Friday, the 24th of January, and it's currently coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in the UK. Is that live enough for you? But we could have recorded it in the past and known that this question would be asked and answer it just on the
And by the way,
air.
the script submissions are finished now, so we do not take any more scripts. So if you haven't posted before 1:30 UK time, we are now recording. Micah is producing. We will be recording some more, but it's a great part of the show where you can actually learn a ton from Mike on production.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go into time and pitch here, pitch bender. And turntable losing power. And then it's a really simple thing you can do, and then you just paste it in like so, and then you reverse it. Reverse. And then you then you do that, and then you grab that. And then you go to time and pitch again, pitch bender, and essentially you do it the other way around. No, actually, that's not quite what I want to do. Let's go to time and pitch. Let's go for stretch and pitch process. And we will go... let's see. What am I doing here? Actually, I did want to go with a pitch bender, I think. Yes, let's go with that. So essentially, if I put that down as a flat line and then just ever so slightly put some automation lines on here and move it up. That's what I wanted.
Oh gosh, seriously.
Yeah. And then if we bring that into multi-track, what I was using there, Untitled 1, there we go. And we'll find like a kind of vinyl scratchy thing that we can use. Okay, and then we can, I'm not sure how well this will work, but let's give it a go. So it'll be... It's just... Move that there, and that there. Hang on. Let's actually just chop that and move that in there instead. Just
A lot of people are just posting randomly the times that they have at the moment. So it's like somebody says, it's
cool.
9 a.m. here. And somebody else says, it's 8 a.m. here in Dallas.
Very cool. Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Saturday.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy Dighton.
And that's a perfect place for it to end. So I'm just going to chop that little bit there.
Is that the vinyl and sound turntable pack that you're using?
Yeah, the music beds that I'm using are from Production Library 3 on our site, but all the sort of that's from our new vinyl thing.
And the link for that was mrc.fm/vinyl, did you say?
/vinyl effects. FX, as in the letters
post
F.
Post the link. It's currently on just over 30 bags to buy.
That's not too bad, is it?
Kind of
down from what, just over $110?
It's gone from dollars. Hello, dollars. Where did you go? It's gone from $111 down to $32. So
nobody else in the world knows about pounds apart from the British.
Well, no,
and Mr. Clive, I remember shillings, don't you know?
There you go, yeah.
Sixpence.
Yes.
Sixpence.
You don't remember that? Shillings?
Shillings? No, I don't particularly. I bet you don't remember shillings.
Pounds and ounces and all of that good stuff. And
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The good old imperial system.
That's it.
Yes.
John is asking what's the weather like in the UK. I will...
Little peak outside. It's grey and overcast.
It's meh.
Anyway, yes. Let's carry on.
Meh.
For the fearless, curious soul, Goldilocks Productions presents the Deep Reading. Oh yeah, that was a bit. Presents the Deep Reading, connecting you to your soul show with your... Okay, let's take this one and this one here, and we'll grab that sound here, and we'll use this. That's a nice one. Maybe a little bit too sort of family oriented. That's the one we're going to use. And it's going to go like this. For the fearless, curious soul, Goldilocks Productions presents the Deep Reading. Connecting you. Connecting you. Sticking a vinyl effect here. See how that works. I want to get rid of that. There we go. Deep Reading, connecting you to... Deep Reading, connecting... And then we're going to do... I wonder if this is going to work nicely. Let's try. I can see potential for this. But whether it'll work is another matter. Let's get all the timings right. That's the crucial thing. Reading, connecting you to your soul show with your host, Susan Wyman. And that works pretty nicely. And then we'll just do that. Wyman. There we go. All right, that's it. So all of this I'm able to produce super fast because I'm using my Adobe Audition presets. If you haven't checked them out, Isabella, what kind of person would find Adobe Audition presets useful?
Right. You can find them useful whether you are just a beginner in Adobe Audition or you might be really experienced jingle maker. I mean, I find them absolutely amazing. So when I was starting to learn audio production, they have helped me hugely because they gave me confidence to try different effects and actually dig deeper into variety of different ways to produce. If you are, however, experienced, what it gives you opportunity to do is be very fast and efficient, time efficient with production, apply effects very smoothly, consistently, and just very fast. It's the workflow that just change. Your workflow can be improved in more ways than one when using the presets. So simply grab them. If you haven't got them already, head on over to mrc.fm/presets. They are living over there. Thank
you, Bjorn, for posting the link there in the chat. So let's carry on now. Let's see what else we can get here. Let's actually go into some more sound effects here. Glitches are always good. All right, let's see what we can make up here. So, got this.
Mark Damon's Soulful Sunday, live from Algarve.
It's so funny. Alexander is posting. So, Isabella, how are you finding listening to Contact Radio? I saw you were listening for the 2 previous days. I'm like, are you spying on me?
Yes, absolutely.
I have been listening, actually. It's like I really appreciate all of you guys. And Alexander has reached out and he shared a link to his radio station. And I have been tuning in and listening and with a great pleasure. So thank you.
It's really good, actually, because often here in the studio we'll have like a Spotify playlist or something. But like often we've found in our experience it's better to have an internet radio station because for some reason humans are still better than algorithms at deciding what music we'd like to hear. I assume, like, obviously, Alex, you are programming the music yourself and it's not some AI doing that. No,
it's brilliant. I really like it. A good mix of old and new. It's kind of quite cool, yeah.
Yeah, because obviously Isabella listens, but by default that means I listen too. So, yes, it's nice. And I like the jingles with a lot of good use of Isabella's voice, which is Always very nice. So you're doing really well. By the way, you haven't mentioned yet today, Isabella, you're on the website as a voiceover artist.
I am, yes, I indeed am. So you can find me there. If I'm currently on a special rate, so I have put myself on an introductory rate.
Where are you? Do we have to search for? We have to do a search in the search bar for.
Oh, you simply go to
Izzy.
go to the special
Hang on,
office.
Izzy. If I type in Izzy,
You will
you
find
come
me
up there, Izzy. Oh, you are on special half price. Amazing. What if I type, out of curiosity, if I type Isabella into... No, so you don't pop up for Isabella. You need to put, this is me trying to SEO you a little bit. You need to put like a tag inside your product as Isabella. It doesn't need to be on the front page. You need to put a tag in there because there will be people who will watch this stream. Trust me, they'll watch this stream and they'll be like, I want to use Isabella, and they'll type Isabella into the search and then you should pop up. But there's a reason. Go on, tell us the reason.
There is a reason. I'm going to put myself as Isabella, but with a Polish demo. You see, I didn't want to be like Izzy and Izzy or Isabella and Isabella twice. So Izzy is the English version. There will be Isabella who's the Polish version.
That's your choice. But could you not put it as a product tag so it doesn't even show on the page? But if someone was to type Isabella into our search, into our, by the way, our awesome search bar, they would also find you there. So if you want anything, if you're not sure if we have it, the best way to do it is to go to musicradiocreative.com
and search.
Type into the search bar. It's the best way to find things if you're not sure if we have them. Okay, right. Let's go in and do more.
Mark Damon's Soulful Sunday, live from Algarve only. Only on LMR. Only on LMR.
There we go. Okay, on to the next. Here we go.
On the Saturday Night Special with Julie and Andy Dighton.
We've got a couple of jingles coming up down here, so let's move those into the correct place. Right there. And right there. Okay. Got it. That's cool. I like that one.
Oh, well,
Playing the greatest hits on the Saturday Night Special.
The presets cut my production time at least by 50%. If you don't have them, you are missing out. There you go. There is a testament from somebody who's using them right
Super
here
lovely.
in the chat. So
That's really nice. Thanks, Isabella, for that.
Yeah.
Let's hop back in to Adobe Audition and...
Playing the greatest hits on the Saturday Night. On the Saturday.
Oops. Let's just move this.
On the Saturday Night Special with Julie and Andy Dighton. Special with
And then I'm just going to make that a kind of dry, crispy out.
with Julie and Andy Dighton.
And then we got this.
Happy Australia Day from Crunchy FM.
Let's do that.
From Crunchy FM.
What have we got here that we can use as a nice little...
From Happy Australia Day from Crunchy FM.
It's a nice little sweep. You can just drop that in anywhere. Okay, onwards. Hey, this weekend it's Australia Day. Woo!
All Aussie, all day, Australia Day on Crunchy FM. And do you want me to give it a... And do you want me...
And I actually lived in Australia when I was 19 years old for nearly a year, and it's such a cool place. Such a cool place. Really, really like Australia. Is that all right?
Hang on.
Oh, no. Anyway, let's carry on.
All right, so that's the next jingle. Sorry if any offence was caused earlier by me attempting to do an Australian accent.
That was great. Stop, BC. I was hoping you will come up with another Australian character this time
Listen,
around.
we can't have so many characters. We've already got Mr. Clive and Mr. Klaus. You know, it's like, it's enough. It's enough already. Enough.
No, it's not enough. It's never enough.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's interesting. Maybe Isabella should sing live on the stream. That would be interesting.
All Aussie, all day, Australia.
That's it. I quite like that robotic thing there. So,
All Aussie, all day, Australia Day.
and then a nice clean out.
Day on Crunchy FM.
Crunchy FM. Cut off my little breath at the end there.
FM.
Wakey, start your...
Actually, I've got to say, I love Australian music. So, Crunchy FM, if you've got a link to listen to your audio from your radio station, if we can listen online, please send it, or let us know how we can do it. If you can't post a link in the chat, at least tell us like where we need to go, tune in or whatever. Because I'd quite like to have Crunchy FM on Australia Day, which will be this Sunday, right?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be Sunday.
Hang on.
Because I have to say, Australian music is really, really good. And we're not just talking about, the Men at Work or... What's the band? I'm having a mind blank.
26.
I'm having a mind blank. Australian band that sung Weather With You. Who was it? Comments, please. Somebody will know. Weather With You. Who was it who sung Weather With You? Oh my goodness, I'm having a blank. Do you know, Isabella?
No.
Weather With You. The one that goes, everywhere you go, always take the weather with you.
Oh yeah,
that one.
I know.
You know the one. Come on, someone's got it. Crunchy FM. Come on. Weather With You. Sung by...
Crowded House.
Who got that one?
I did.
Well, there you go. Seriously? So you did know.
I Googled.
Your musical knowledge is great. I don't need to Google it. We've got a wonderful community out there, Isabella, who know the answer to these questions.
There you go.
No, it wasn't AC/DC, John. It's never AC/DC. Although they are, again, another fine example of a good band, if you like that kind of music.
Hang on, Richie is giving us a little nudge. How long is it for the show is on for? Please. Go on, Mike. Let's go. Get on with it.
All right, let's crack
sorry.
on.
We just need to finish doing what we do, and then we finish the show. I'm sorry if we are rambling on.
All right. Oh, so yeah, Bjorn has let us know that Crunchy FM are actually available on TuneIn.
There you go.
So yeah. Expect some British IP addresses to be tuning in to your greater Australian tunes over the weekend.
Yeah, that's a good song, actually. Now I think.
Yes. Let's see what we got here.
Wakey, start your day with Adrian.
Okay, so again, I'm using a vinyl scratch here from our new vinyl pack.
Wakey, start your day with Adrian J.
That's cool. I like that. Let's get another scratchy here. No, not that one. Let's see what we got here. Let's cut this in half and use both bits.
Adrian J on the More Music Saturday Breakfast Show. On the More Music Saturday Breakfast Show.
Chop.
A breakfast show. DJ P Ranks, please play that track from...
I love the fact that we do have regulars that support us every week on Super Chat, and DJ P Ranks is definitely one that I recognise that is regularly in there supporting us. So thank you, DJ P Ranks, for that.
DJ P Ranks, please play that track from the top.
There we go. And let's see what else we got over here.
QITC Studio Productions, reinventing the way you experience music. And
let's see what we can do here. Beat wipes. Ooh.
QITC Studio Productions.
Right, let's pull this in over here. Up, there we go.
Reinventing the way you experience music.
You might need to do
Go on.
a retake on that. Sorry, because I've got actually email from Raven here. That's in the chat. And I think it's supposed to be, the word was markletting. Markletting.
Reinventing the way you experience music, entertainment, and marketing. Like us on Facebook.
And what? And
Markletting.
And marketing. And makeletting?
No, markletting, as in marketing.
Markletting.
But markletting.
And markletting. Okay, I'll just retake that. Hang on. All silence, please.
I think so.
And markletting. Okay. If it works, it works.
And markletting.
Okay. So we'll just go in here.
Yeah.
It's music. Entertainment.
Entertainment, big breath there. We don't need at the end.
And markletting. And markletting. Like us on Facebook.
There we go. And a little fade out there. Perfect. Right. Well,
No, he says it's marketing. Sorry.
Well, that's what I said initially.
I know, but why did he say that in the email? Here is the missing script. And the word was marketing. And he says mark-let-ing.
Okay. And marketing.
Sorry.
It's all right. There we go. Save.
Raven. I'm messing about.
It's all right. I've just immediately...
Entertainment and marketing. Like us on Facebook.
See? It's easy to
Easy
drop
peasy.
in.
You make it easy. There you go.
Okay, so now...
No harm done. Eddie King Time Tunnel Show on Dougie Stone Radio.
All right, this is a nice short kind of drop here for your show. So let's bang this in. Oh, I quite like that. I'm going to use that in the next jingle, I think. And let's see what we can do with this.
Eddie King Time Tunnel Show on Dougie
And then we're just going to move that down.
Show.
And we're going to move that out and put that there and move that there. And that's going to be there and there, like that.
Eddie King Time Tunnel Show
on Dougie Stone Radio.
There we go. Nice little drop there. Let's grab this. Oh,
For your tips and insight, my podcast is growing daily.
that's quite a short one, and that's a short one. So let's move in the short ones. Move this over and let's pop that in there.
Thanks for your...
Oh, this has got a nice little thing at the start. Let's see whether we can...
Thanks for your tips. Thanks for your tips and insight.
Let's move this over a bit.
Thanks for your tips and thanks for your... Thanks for your tips and insight.
I don't know how that works. Hang on.
Thanks for your tips and insight. My podcast.
What we really need is a bang. What we got? Enders, maybe? No. Maybe. Let's try that.
Thanks for your tips and insight. My podcast is growing daily.
Let's just space that out a little bit and move that up.
My podcast is growing daily.
That's it. And then we got this one.
And radio podcast interview with Christina Rivera and great new music too.
Let's try that again. So we got this.
And radio podcast interview with Christina Rivera and great new music. And great new... The Everyman radio podcast interview with Christina Rivera.
And let's see what we can do with another one from our vinyl effects pack.
The Everyman radio podcast interview with Christina Rivera and great...
We just need to... move this over a little bit.
And great new music too.
All right, let's see what we've got over here.
Making you feel super. This is the Super Mood on Elgon Radio with TS Dagspendable from Sebe Nation. Keep it locked.
And let's actually move that in over there.
Making you feel super. This is the Super Mood on Elgon Radio with TS Dagspendable from Sebe Nation.
All right, let's move that in a bit. Move that over there, that over there, and that over there.
From Sebe Nation. From Sebe Nation. From Sebe. From Sebe Nation. Keep it locked.
It's time for some table talk. It's time for some table talk.
Okay, table
with
talk.
Christoph.
That's not a knife. This is a show today talking about One Atlanta TV. It's live. It's new. It's all about.
Okay, that's good. This is good. A little bit of this and a little bit more music. Let's see what else we can get.
It's time for some table talk with Christoph and...
Let's move in the good take. Here we go.
It's time for some table talk with Christopher Hogan on Cafe Solar.
All right, let's move this in a little bit.
Solar. Cafe Solar. Thank you for joining Cafe Solar. Thank you for joining Cafe Solar for this table talk.
Let's chop that there, and there, and there.
This table talk.
Perfect. Okay, what do we got next? We got this one over here. Let's pull that in. Let's use another one from our new vinyl package. What do we got here?
One Atlanta TV. It's live. It's new. It's new. It's all about you.
That's it. Oh, don't delete the last bit. There we go. Zooming out and seeing what else we got here.
That's right. It's the game with no name. Why no name? We can't be bothered to name it.
Move this in here. More scratching and mixing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's the game with no name. Why no name? No name. We can't be bothered to name it.
And we need a kind of punctuation there at the end. Let's see what we got here.
Name it. To name it.
And now a word from our Cafe Kangaroo.
That's cool. Let's grab that one. Pop it over here somewhere. This is coming in.
Word from our Cafe Kangaroo. And now a word from our... And now a word from our... Now a word from our Cafe Kangaroo. Now a word from our Cafe Kangaroo.
He's very Australian today indeed. This is the Saturday night special with Julie and Andy.
Okay, let's pull that one down.
Playing.
Here. Oh, actually, I quite fancy a little bit of that beat. Let's bring in that fat beat and drop it right about here. Cut. There.
This is the Saturday night special with Julie.
And then we need a sort of boomy ender. Let's see what this one's like.
With Julie and Andy.
Definitely going to have some separation there.
Special with Julie and Andy.
Special.
Playing classic hits through 5 decades. You're listening to to East Lancs Radio.
Okay, nice, sharp little sweeper there.
Emoji Production.
East
Lancs Radio is going to have a bit of magic on it.
East Lancs Radio.
Always good to add the magic.
Playing classic hits through...
No.
Playing classic hits through 5 decades. You're listening to East Lancs Radio.
Whiz that in there.
Radio.
That's the one. And then let's have a listen to this.
Emoji Production.
Moji Productions. Content for
Right,
a digital...
2 different sweepers there. And we'll drop that in like so, and that in over there like so. And let's pull in the droner.
Emoji Production.
Again, pulling a lot of these effects this week from our new vinyl package, because I like new things.
Emoji Production.
Perfect, short and sweet, does the job. And now we'll move this one up like this. And
Moji Productions. Content for a digital life.
Content.
For a digital lifestyle.
Perfect.
Would you say 2000s?
I'd just say 2K as it's written.
Okay.
Yeah.
80s, 90s.
Okay. And then we've got this one up here.
Another one. It's DJ J Bonnie.
Really making some progress here. Let's see what we got here. What's this going to sound like?
And today, Crunchy FM. 80s, 90s, 2K. 2K and 2K and today. And today.
Need a bit of flanger. That's what it is.
And today.
Crunchy FM Australia.
Yeah, Crunchy, we're definitely going to be tuning into you this weekend, and I advise everyone watching this live stream to tune in online via the TuneIn app or your TuneIn web device to Crunchy FM. It's Australia Day, and it's a true Aussie station doing Aussie things this weekend, and we like that. We really support that.
Another one. It's DJ J Bonnie. Oh, hang on. Another one. It's DJ Bonnie.
Okay. And then we're going to like whoosh that in so it sounds just nice. Let's just see how this works.
Another one. It's DJ Bonnie.
That's quite nice.
This is WCSB.
Let's move that over there. Again, going back to my scratchy rewinds and things like that.
This is WCSB. This is WCSB New Haven. This is WCSB New Haven.
Let's do a little fade on that.
New Haven. All noise radio.
And chop there at the end. Okay, what do we got over here? We got this.
Switched on to the latest technology trends and gadgets with switchedonnetwork.com.
If you are looking...
Me.
If you are looking...
the first part is me.
If you are looking for the best in advertising...
Come to Suhovsky Enterprise. Gosh,
and that is...
very fast.
Okay, that's cool. So that's the last one there. So on the penultimate jingle now, that's coming in down here. I'm going to pop that in.
Listen. Watch. And get...
Watch and get switched on to the latest technology trends and gadgets.
This is going up there.
And and gadgets with switchedonnetwork.com.
All right, then at that point, we definitely need something like this. Maybe use the end of that.
Network.com.
Perfect. And then finally, over here, let's pull this one a little bit closer into the mix.
Come to Suhovsky and...
See if we can make this nice little ender here. So that's going to go in here. That's going to go in there. We're going to pull that in.
If you are looking for the best in advertising,
Come to...
Whoops. And we're going to cut it out there, and we're going to place in this one here.
Advertising.
Come to Suhovsky Enterprise.
There we go. And that's what we call a mega session.
That is a
Isabella.
mega session.
That is what we
indeed.
call an absolute mega session. Just saving that. I'm going to start that mixing down, and then we're going to do your free voiceovers. But first of all, before we do that, Isabella, it's over to you and the wonderful audience sitting in the chat. You have a conversation amongst yourselves, okay?
Fabulous. Well, answering Tate's question, as I see it popped out, who's saying, when is the volume 10 of production library coming out? It's out already. We have actually released it last week. So if you haven't been in here last week, we have released it then. You can head over to mrc.fm/urban. So the whole last week was dedicated to producing with that sound effects pack. It is out now. You can buy it. Simply head on over to mrc.fm/urban. It's called Urban Vibes Production Library Volume 10. Lots of kind of hip-hoppy, rappy, R&B sounds and sound effects and music beds and other things like that. So that's out already. And I am already working on Volume 11. In fact, I've been sort of compiling the list of different references for our producer who's making those for us. And the theme I can very, very sneakily reveal, so it's only to you if you are watching us now on Free Jingle Friday, you will only know that, is going to be the 80s, the kind of like retro vibes. So the volume 11 is going to be all about retro 80s and 90s kind of sounds. So I'm really hoping to make it really, really cool and hopefully very exciting for you. If there are any other themes you would like to see moving forward in the production libraries that we create, as I'm very keen to make plenty of them this year, I would love to know what they are. Please let me know. Definitely let me know. If you want to sort of elaborate on it further, you can always reach out to us via email. Simply email help@musicradiocreative.com. It's help@musicradiocreative.com. Now I can see shout out to Mobu, who's making it for the first time in here live. Hello to you, and I hope you are enjoying it. And Richard is saying that I dropped my script among the first 20 people, but I haven't heard it. Hope you guys saw it. Don't worry, we are just about to record a lot more scripts, okay? We've just recorded all the Superchats, and Mike has produced them, and now we're going to be recording this long list of scripts that Bjorn has been compiling for the entire show, both from Facebook and from YouTube and other places. So we're going to be recording those very shortly. Mike has just disappeared for a brief second. I'm not sure why. He hasn't said anything. He's just disappeared. I guess nature calls. and we will be recording those. So don't worry, don't sweat it. We are going to be making those recordings for you now. And Orlan says it's his first time here too. That's hello to you. And Mike is back. Hello to you.
No, absolutely. I'm back. What I found really interesting, actually, as I was just walking by and looking...
Tell me, have you been eating my panettone?
No.
No, because you came back in and I was like, just looking at the Joe movement. I bought this amazing...
I really fancy it, though.
Yeah, I know. So, like, there's this one cake. I generally don't eat cake and I don't like sweets. But there's one thing that I will eat above everything else, and that's panettone. So we went into the shop, our local garden centre out of all the places the other day.
Yes, that's right.
And there was the panettone discounted, like reduced.
Selling like hotcakes.
So here I was walking out of the shop with lots of panettones balancing on my
Yes.
and I'm very protective around it because I know how quickly things can disappear with Mike around.
No, panettone I can take and leave. It's chocolate you don't want to leave around me because that goes really fast. Something I noticed really interesting as I was walking past you, Isabella, and looking over your shoulder is you have the closed captioning switched on YouTube, and it's funny because it appears to caption us in real time.
It's actually really good.
That was a thing.
It is.
Hang on, now that I know it's a thing, I'm going to do my best to bring it up and see if we can have a play with this. So, like, you go into YouTube, you load up a video.
Yeah.
And so, for instance, I'm going to grab our live video right now. And then, okay, so I assume now, hang on, I'm just going to get the video on the screen here. So there's the video, there's the live chat and everything. And then I assume if I go into YouTube and I switch on closed captions, oh, wow, this is hilarious. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit delayed. Oh, my goodness. So YouTube knows exactly what I'm saying and transcribes me in real time. I'm trying to talk really slowly now to see what it does, especially if I say a word like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Hang on. Can we wait for this? Hang on. Książ brzmi w trzcinie, w szczebrzeszynie. I wonder what will come out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go back and watch. As you can see, it's still... Right. It's doing the thing now.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit delayed. Oh, my goodness. So YouTube knows exactly what I'm saying and transcribes me. I'm now reading back what it's transcribing on the screen.
Hang on, I'm waiting for książ brzmi w trzcinie.
Trying to really talk slowly now to see, should I put the audio up on this so that we can hear?
Hang on, it said Sean Smith at the end of my książ brzmi w trzcinie. Can we wait for this? Hang on.
Oh, I did actually transcribe it well.
I wonder what will come out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Hang on, Miss. Can we wait for that? Hang on. No, it did not get your crazy Polish speaking there, but it was quite funny.
Listen, another thing before we will record the last sort of batch of jingles. Robbie has posted on Facebook saying happy anniversary to you both. Thank you. And how long have you been married? And did you get married in Poland? And I was going to say you could if you bring my Facebook page. I have posted, I think, a year ago on our 10th anniversary. Lots of really nice pictures from our wedding in Poland. You could show those.
Okay.
Yeah, you could kind of bring a few of those out and show our Polish wedding, mad Polish wedding.
Could do my best.
And Mike without the beard. It was a clean-shaved Mike. He definitely was not Mr. Clive back then. I don't think that, even if you tried, you would be able to pull it out back then. So
not Mr. Clive. Okay, let's have a look. Well, I have to go a year back in time. Or look at your photos, I guess.
Just look at my photos. Go to Google Photos.
Go to Google Photos. I can show... Actually, oh my goodness, this is absolutely crazy. So this is a photo. I just found it on Facebook now. This is a photo from the day I proposed to you, which was the 14th... I remember this like it was yesterday.
No.
14th of February, 2008. And it was the Lake District, Lake Windermere, in the Lake District of England, and very romantic place. You can see you're holding two roses there, Isabella. How romantic!
There you go.
How romantic! That's amazing.
I remember that. That was a beautiful day.
And
cold the day.
Wanted me to pull out the crazy Polish wedding photos.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look to see if I can actually find them or not, because there's a lot of photos on Facebook.
Oh, pardon me.
It's kind of hard to find them right now, especially in real time. Oh no, I found a few. Hang on, I found a few. So let's just spot them. Oh my goodness, we look so young. We look so young. There.
Are you making a suggestion that we don't look young anymore?
So young.
I'm very young still.
Look so young. Look at that.
Yeah.
Amazing. There we go. Big ceremony. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that nice? There you go. Some photos, and Tim saying, "Oh." DJ Chriscentric is like, "Let's do the free jingles, please."
That's it. Yeah. Although.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should crack on.
Yeah.
Clean shaved mic? No way. So there you go. Right. Let's crack on with this then. Let's get going. Let's start a new multi-track session.
Hold on, yeah.
And we'll call this free And I'm going to start recording. We'll do, as usual, we'll just rifle through these scripts together and get through them. Okay, so starting recording. Here we go.
Hang on, not ready yet. Hang on.
I'm ready, so I'm going to start. Better music sounds like this.
This is Radio Popcorn on 109.8.
Man-made radio.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to Disco Ballroom. DJ Paul is in the house. Let's start. Let's start with Tusa. Make some noise. Live from Doncaster Lakeside, this is Good Morning Yorkshire.
It's time for Creator Breakfast Live. Here's your host, Doug Hewson.
The Friday Night Shuffle, live from Barbados.
The Mellow Mix Coffee Break with Adrian J.
Shelling It Down with DJ Dev Trend, Carnival 2020. Every hour, every minute, special DJs, special music, all here. Mix-a-Mix FM. Mix-a-Mix-FM.com. Digital radio. You're listening to Miss Box's Juice Box. You're listening to Miss Box's Jukebox on Hive 365, the Gamers radio station.
You are listening to the Morning Roast live from the Retro Studios in the heartland of America on Retro Radio, Stationhead's #1 home for radio the way you miss it.
That tune on Weekend Breakfast with Bridget Deptford. With Bridget Deptford.
Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned on the Funk Station.
Stay tuned. This is Radio Voice of the Gospel with songs of praise and words of encouragement. Max, tell me what happened today.
Happy Australia Day from everyone at Southern FM.
You are listening to DJ Gavakop, Uganda, the illest DJ around the town.
This is WCSB New Haven, broadcasting from the CT School of Broadcasting. All noise radio, all noise, all the time.
You're listening to Paul T on Soul. You're listening to Paul T on Soul Beat Radio. You're listening to Smithy on Soul Beat Radio on a Wednesday.
New Eddie from Dougie Stone Radio, or as Alexa Smart Speaker Open Internet Radio UK.
Live from Caltech, Kalumara, this is Good Morning Bulgaria with Callum Francis. The Royal Albert plays nothing but the best music on Saturday with CJ. He's well wicked.
This is Nordic Radio. A bit of snow in your ear.
You are in the batter's box and locked into the Behind the Dish podcast. And now, your host, John Piper. The Rapper's Outlaw Show. You must be an outlaw to listen.
Urban Central UK Radio. The hottest R&B, chart and house music in the mix.
We are proud to announce our newest project, Bonjour la France. Radio show and podcast.
I like France.
I do too. Time to snuggle up with the Lazy Lounge love songs.
You can call him Glorious Church Brethren, the Heavens Music Ambassador, the Chapel Swag General, or better still, Mr. Magnificent. Strap yourself because your favourite gospel DJ is about to go live.
Hi, welcome to #Behind Podcast Show, an open and honest chat with guests and stories about overcoming mental health issues or loss in your life. And now, Hi, welcome to the...
Let me do it.
Hi, welcome to the hashtag behind the podcast. No, it's tough. Hang on.
It's tough. It's a tough script.
Hi, welcome to the hashtag behind podcast show, an open and honest chat with guests and stories about overcoming mental health issues or loss in your life, and how to learn to be happy once more. Yeah, it's a bit fragmented, isn't it? Okay, never mind. It's done. So we've got the next one, which is you are listening to Richie S Live on Daventry Radio's Weekender show.
This is Unusual Groove Podcast, ready for an hour of the best house and tech house music.
Boasting the best music from the boasting the best music from the 345 LSN Local Sound Nation. Not the fault, by the way, of the scriptwriter. The fault of me. I'm stumbling all over my tongue.
Welcome to the Killer Squad Fire Sundays, live on the Mad Lab Radio. Embrace the madness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monkey Business. This is the Lunatics.
Are You Piter? Every day on air with Edo.
One Atlanta TV. It's live. It's new. It's all about you. Oh, and again, you are now in the mix with the teenage DJ, DJ Dura.
This is Wave FM Dance. Close your eyes and feel the music.
Rock on the Ridge, the best in rock music. The best in rock music. You're listening to Simply Country, the best in country music. Simply Country, the best in country music.
Playing the classics through 5 decades. You're listening to East Lancs Radio.
Keep it locked to the Guinness Greatness Hour with DJ Biggs and Selector Busy.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Real House Rules Show with DJ Big Gas, 1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
This is HR Tech Weekly with Stacey Harris and John Sumser. Now, here's John and Stacey with this week's news and analysis. Oh, and again, the exclusive soul with Big Soul Richie.
You are listening to DJ Liquor live in the mix from the US. You're listening to DJ Master G live in the mix on Good Groove Radio.
You are listening to Rockin' Crew for the best in rock, blues and jazz on the net. Non-stop commercial-free soulful vibes from Cyber Soul Radio.
A new Smoking Hot remix from your hottest DJ from Sweden.
Every last day of the month, this, the Top 100.
Attraction Images in conversation with Live Podcast.
It's our captain, Duncan Leal Sr. And again... Ooh, hang on, did I just drop it? Hang on. Cosmetalks, the only podcast about cosmetics industry and perfumes in French. En français.
Exclusive DJ Styley. You're listening to the Friday Night Essential Mix with DJ JC. 2 hours of solid mixing. Turn up the bass.
Here is another request from our listeners.
That's right. It's the game with no name. Why no name? We can't be bothered to name it. You are listening to Bollipop Hits on Martram Radio City.
Non-stop commercial-free soulful vibes from Cyber Soul Radio.
You've missed something.
Hang on.
What are we going to do? The next one is you're welcome to DJ Allo.
Yeah, I got lost in the script. Welcome to DJ... Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You are welcome to DJ Allo, latest mixtape. Grab your headset and get going with the best of music. It's DJ Allo in the mix.
Pat Nichol, probably the worst DJ in the world.
And I think that's Pat Nickel, probably the worst DJ in the world. Don't go anywhere. You living in an island.
Mixing with your favorite hit music. It's DJ Black Shadow.
The Breakfast Cafe in association with Steers and Debonaires from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Cloud FM 96.7 in Kwabe. Cloud FM. In Kabwe. Cloud FM, number source of breaking news in central Zambia.
Try again. This is DJ Felix.
Broadcasting live. Blantyre, Malawi. This is Sky Radio, 93.8 FM Leaders.
I Want to Speak to the Principal podcast with your hosts, Dr. Michael Milstead and William Jeffrey. Sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of I Want to Speak to the Principal.
This is the Standard Local Drive on air, now with Polymath. Stay tuned in.
Remember to join Selector Bonte this and every Sunday on Ho 92.5 FM from 3 to 6 p.m. for the best reggae show, Reggae Street. You pick the hits, you pick the mix, and the hits of summer.
Sir Fox, Jumpstart Monday, playing the best in Afrobeats, soca, dancehall, and reggae, right here at Young and Fresh Radio.
You're with the Wide Awake Pretty Girl for my Ickle podcast on Podbean.
This is Swordfish. Only the best alternative tracks on your radio.
Lukify live on Radio Rockella.
This is the Motivational Monday podcast from Bridgetown, Barbados with DJ Zen and Turo.
This is DJ Casey on the Case on Rooster FM 91.3 FM.
You are listening to PT and the All Request Saturday on 96.5 Inner FM. The Mellow Mix Coffee Break with Adrian J.
Get ready for a musical journey with DJ Paul C, only on Lancashire's Lighthouse Radio.
The best songs of all time. Magic 87.6.
Junior script.
No, it's music from the 80s.
Music from the 80s, 90s, and now. Sky Shout Radio.
Max Nielsen House on air 107.2.
You're in the mix with DJ Mr. Carter.
The fully packed weekend, only on Joy FM with Man of Vision.
The Friday Night Shuffle, live from Barbados.
Galaxy FM, 100.2% Ugandan.
Cool. Oh, that was awesome.
Ooh,
that was so very good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save out those files in Adobe Audition. It's been marvellous to do the show. Nearly 2 hours in duration. Big shout out to everyone who's stuck here to the end. We got so many people. Like we got Orlan in the house. DJ P Ranks is still there. John Crombie. Got Addy. We got Tay Alexander. Thank you so much, by the way, to both Tim and Bjorn, who've been amazing help behind the scenes today. Those of you watching on Facebook, it's growing every week. Wonderful to see so many of you there as well. Do spread the word. That's really how we grow this thing and how we get to do more jingles and have more fun, make it even better. Go and tell your friends. If you're watching on Facebook, send a message to someone you think who would enjoy to watch this stream and tell them. Or just get onto the email list, or go and subscribe at youtube.com/musicradiocreative. Those really, Isabella, are the ways that you can get into this world and into this show and just enjoy things, right?
Absolutely. Just we love serving you. So if there is ever anything we can help with, head on over to musicradiocreative.com. And just a reminder, today's featured sound effects pack is the vinyl and turntable sound effects pack, which you can get at the moment for just over $30 at mrc.fm.fm/.
We'll post it in the chat. We'll post it in the chat.
Sorry, terrible.
All right, that's it. We're on our way out. It's our anniversary weekend, sweetheart. So, we're going for a little date night tonight at a nice little restaurant on the Isle of Wight. And then we'll have a lovely weekend. I hope you have a lovely weekend as well. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world, enjoy it. Make the most of life. Carpe diem. And thank you again for joining us. We're always very grateful that you turn up week in, week out. Or if, of course, you're new, thank you for tuning in for the first time. Can't wait to do it all again next week. Isabella, any final words of wisdom?
Have an awesome weekend. That's my kind of just make it super cool and be kind, be good, and be happy.
Absolutely. Have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.